He gets another fine kick away. This will be Jason Cass back at his own 28-yard line and stumbles as he got it out to about the 34 and then maybe across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Well, Marshwood gets the ball back again. Defensive struggle between these two teams. I'll tell you, the linemen have certainly earned their supper tonight.
Oh.
You know, Frank, we've talked about what a great job the Marshwood defensive line has done in forcing Chris Goulet into 0 for 9 in his last 9 pass receptions, but a great job by the defensive secondary by Marshwood.
That's right.
Pass and Corey Carrigan and Jason Parent back there, and Chris Glidden, the safety.
All right, that's Knight in motion on a first down play. Trying to come straight ahead is Schultz. Boy, I tell you, he never goes down on the initial hit. He spins, he fights, he drags people with him. He doesn't get a whole lot there.
And you can forget about going one-on-one with Abel Schultz, too, on the tackle.
Well, he's out to about the 37-yard line. And we're getting an official's timeout here. I think it's some kind of equipment repair. But it's all set, whatever it is. Only 47 seconds remaining to play in this third period. As they come up to the line of scrimmage now in a 2nd down and 9 situation from about their own 36-yard line. Here comes Knight, hits it off right tackle. This time he'll get to the outside and have a little bit of running room. He's out near the 40 and then is thrown back. Here we take a look at Knight.
These are just some of the things this kid has accomplished. Career yardage record, single game all-purpose yardage record. That came against Biddeford in the first time they met back on September 30th. Single game rushing yardage. That also came in that game against Biddeford. Needs just 73 yards to break his own single season rushing record. Coach Mike Lanty for Biddeford vowed that he would not get that in this game.
Well, I'll tell you, he's got to have a big fourth quarter, as he's not had. He needs 50, almost 50 yards for that, as that's the end of the third period. So after 3 periods of play, the score, Marshwood 15, Biddeford 8.
Tickets that are worth something. Speeding ticket, $50. Dry cleaning ticket, $12.50. Parking ticket, $5. First balcony tickets to a second-run show, $16 each. Another parking ticket, $10. Boston Red Sox ticket, right field bleacher seats, $12. Low number ticket from Stan's Deli, $9.50, and a coupon for free potato chips. Movie ticket for 2, $10. Ski ticket, $25. This week's winning Tri-State Megabucks ticket, about $1 million. Now that's the ticket. Tri-State Megabucks. Play this week and just imagine.
The following area merchants congratulate the Marshwood Hawks. York Pizza on the Square, South Berwick. Bill's Automotive Services, Route 236, Elliott. Ham Insurance Agency, 49 Portland Street, South Berwick. East Elliott Garage, your full-service Kubota dealer, 117 Goodwin Road. And the Toby Company, Sheet Metal Contractors, Route 236, Elliott. Congratulations to the Marshwood Hawks in their first year of Class A football.
Well, here we go. Fourth and final period, Western Maine State, or rather Class A championship game. The winner advances to a state championship game next Saturday at Bowdoin. And right now, Marshwood has a leg up, leading at 15-8.
With all due respect to the teams from the East, I think these two teams may be the 2 best teams in the state this year. Certainly, they have the respect of the entire state. Careful what I say. I don't want to make any enemies up there.
All right, Marshwood now a 3rd and about 6 from their own 40-yard line. In that I formation. On the counter, they give to Kerrigan. It's run well all day, and he's out across the 45 and then is hammered by Pat Willett.
I'll tell you, there's one thing about the Biddeford defense, Frank. They hit you hard.
They stick you.
Oh, my. And it's good for a first down. That little counter play has worked all day.
Oh, boy.
We'll take a look at it again.
I'll tell you what, I don't think they had the first down.
Let's take a look at it again.
Look at when they hit bang right there. Look where he goes down.
It is very close.
And he had to get that.
Now they're looking at it again. I have a feeling they're going to...
Yeah, but they've already moved the chains.
They've already moved the chains. You're right.
So they spotted across the 45 at the 46-yard line.
Well, they are discussing it. Referee Don Allen and his line judge over there.
Well, you can tell they're in a conversation in front of that Biddeford bench, and Mike Landry has got to be a little hot. because if he did pick up the first down, Jimmy, I think it was close enough to take a look at it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think what they may be saying is that it was so close to that hash mark that's right there that they said, well, he had to get on the other side of that hash mark, and the ball was spotted forward progress there. So,
all right, so Marshwood will go 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Ends in tight, wing to the near side of the field, and running room for Abel Schultz. He's across midfield. He's to the Biddeford 45-yard line.
You see Abel Schultz vault over one of his linemen that time? I think he vaulted over Weber over there. No, that's Josh Knight he had to run over. Watch this. Just kind of hurdles right over Josh Knight and picks up another 4 yards. He is the workhorse on this Marshwood offensive unit.
Marshwood moving again from the I formations. This is Knight. Knight looking for a yard and a first down as he hits inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. And this will be close to that first down marker.
And I think they're going to measure.
Boy, I bet they measure this time.
I was just further away.
They're going to take a look at this one. They'll bring the chains in as they spot the football at the 44-yard line. Gabe had started in along the near sidelines. Now we'll come back and talk with Coach Rod Watton.
Abel Schultz, 17 carries, 89 yards this afternoon. There's a good look at the measurement. He's going to be short of the first down by about 6 inches, oh, maybe 8 inches or so. And boy, you know, you look back at that last time that they maybe should have measured.
All right, this is 3rd and about a half a foot situation. Line of scrimmage, the Biddeford 44-yard line. And some jumping, some motion, and I think it's going to be against Biddeford, and it'll pick up a Marshwood first down.
Now give quarterback Jeff Gordon the credit on that one as he changed the cadence of his call at the line of scrimmage perhaps a little bit. And that was able to get Biddeford to draw the Tigers offside. I think was that Frothingham? I'm not sure if that was Frothingham.
Here we get another look. You'll see the movement.
Right in the middle of that line.
So the 5-yard penalty moves it to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Marshwood on the Biddeford 39-yard line. Gordon brings him out. Straight ahead he goes to Schultz, and look at Schultz drive and drag people along with him as he hits too close to the 35-yard line before they finally bring him down.
I'll tell you, Abel Schultz gets across that line of scrimmage perhaps faster with more power, certainly, than anyone I've seen in Maine Class A high school football in a long time.
Big, strong running back, 5'9" and 205 pounds.
Yes, he's built very low, and he's one of the leading tacklers on defense, too.
Well, they spotted at the 36. 2nd down and about 6. Knight now has daylight inside the 30, and he picks up another first down for Marshwood at the 28-yard line.
Well, there's Steve Knight, and that is a typical Steve Knight run. He doesn't impress you with his speed. He just follows his blockers through the hole, picks his way. Watch 34 on the right side of your screen. Get the football. Moves past Willett, who lost his footing there, and then takes on Ray Magnet one-on-one, and picks up the first down for Marshwood. And the Hawks are driving, and of course that clock continues to run now with 10 minutes to play in this football game.
From the Biddeford 28-yard line, Schultz again running room. 25-20. Look at this. He breaks another tackle, and down he goes close to the 16-yard line.
And Mike Lanty for Biddeford, the coach over there, is signaling for a timeout.
Yeah, he's got to gather his troops together because a score now, and that'll be about it. So we'll take a timeout after we take a look at this replay. Look at this. He just drags people along with him.
Four
and
guys.
Finally, Magnet is able to get him down about the 16-yard line. So let's take a timeout with the score of Marshwood 15 and Biddeford 8.
Come ride with Tri-Sports. We'll show you the state of Maine.
Winter's coming on, and Tri-Sports Topsom makes it easy for you to own the first name in snowmobiles, Skidoo. It's easy with no money down, and even easier with no payments for 90 days. Plus, you could receive $200 in free accessories. You better get on over to Tri-Sports Topsom now and see the new Skidoo.
Ride with Tri-Sports. We'll show you the state of Maine.
All right, Marshwood in the midst of a drive. Their 9th play in this drive coming up, and Abel Schultz has gone over the 100-yard mark, Jimmy.
19 carries, 105 yards for Abel Schultz. And Frank, we talked about at the beginning of the game how this big Marshwood team kind of wears you down by the 4th quarter. So you're able to break even more tackles. And we're seeing that now with Abel Schultz running through the line and breaking tackles. And that's why Coach Mike Landry took a timeout here with just under 10 minutes to play to talk to his defensive unit and say, you cannot arm tackle this guy. You have got to hit him. You've got to gang tackle. And you've got to clog up those holes and fight off those blocks.
Well, this great size just wears you down. There we get a look at the game up at Eastern Maine, and Skowhegan has taken a 14-13 lead in the 3rd period of that football game. Line of scrimmage, the 16-yard line. First down play. Gordon gives to Schultz, and Schultz is inside the 15 to about the 13.
Now, you know, they keep running to that side of Justin Rosberg, that monster offensive lineman, defensive lineman.
Well, on that side, they've got Weber at 250, the tackle, and Rosberg, the guard, at 250. So you know what side they're going to run most of the time. Second down play now. Knight slashes off right tackle. He's inside the 10-yard line.
Going to be short of the first down. Chris Frothingham, who's played a great game and had a great season for Biddeford all year, one of the captains for the Tigers.
It's on about the 9-yard line. It'll be 3rd and a long 2 on the Biddeford 9-yard line. Clock moving with 9 minutes and 4 seconds remaining to play here in this one. And Marshwood really looking to ice it, leading 15-8, 3rd down play, and a key one here. And the ball is fumbled, and Biddeford has recovered. They tried to go to Schultz. You can see that ball pop loose, and Biddeford has come away with the football. Let's see if we can pick up a number. I think it's 45. It might be Lamontagne.
We'll take a look at it again. The ball just never got. I don't think Abel Schultz knew the ball was coming to him. He went to block, not to receive the ball, and that ball came loose, and it just fell right underneath.
I think Lamontagne will come up with it. Number 45 will come up with the football. But a big break now for the Biddeford Tigers as they take over on their own 8-yard line. They're a long ways away from that other goal line, but they have possession of the football, and 8 minutes and 34 seconds remaining to play. Chris Goulette from his own 8-yard line drops back, throwing long over the middle for Magnan. He's tripped up and down, and we're going to get a flag.
Chris Glidden tripped up Ray Magnan, who went for that football.
A break there, as it looked like that thing might have been overthrown, Jimmy.
Yes, I think so, too. The ball will be at about the 23-yard line, I believe, after they 25-yard line after they mark the yardage off. Unlike
no, they'll just walk it off, right?
Yep. Here's another look at Goulette back to pass. Was under again heavy pressure that time, and there's the trip by Chris Glidden. I think Glidden lost his footing and got off balance.
Yeah. Looks like the feet just got tangled up there. But they walk it off, of course, from the line of scrimmage. The penalty is walked off out to the 24-yard line. So a break for the Tigers after a fumble recovery now. Pass interference call gets them out to their own 24-yard line. First down, they'll go from there. Chris Goulette has LeBlanc wide. He goes to McDermott, trying to sweep it to the far side, and he's yanked out of bounds as he gets near the 30-yard line.
Good run that time by Chris McDermott, who was able to get outside. I think that's where you can attack the Marshwood defense, too, is to get outside. Because if there's anything, the pursuit of Knight and Schultz are the only two guys you really have to look out for, even though their defensive secondary hits you hard as well. But
that outside backer out there, number 24, Jason Cast, is pretty quick, too.
They're quick. You make a block on him, though, and you can get around the sideline.
Well, McDermott picked up about 7 yards out to across the 30-yard line at the 31, so it'll be 2nd and 3 as Goulette brings him out in the wishbone. LeBlanc split to the near side. St. Ange straight ahead. St. Ange with running room runs into Jason Cast and then is pushed way back, but he got out close to the 34-yard line, I think.
Oh, there's a lot of fight in this Marshwood team, I'll tell you. I don't think John St. Ange liked that much fight either.
That's got to be close to the first down, and he probably did pick up the first down. They're looking to the sidelines.
I think they still have that first down.
I think so, too. They're looking to the sidelines. Now they bring it back, and they say, move the chains. It's a first down. So they spotted at the 35-yard line now. Another first down for the Tigers. 8 minutes, 7 seconds remaining to play in this football game. Biddeford trailing 15-8. An official's timeout. Right now, let's take a timeout with the score. Marshwood 15, Biddeford 8.
Tickets that are worth something. Speeding ticket, $50. Dry cleaning ticket, $12.50. Parking ticket, $5. First balcony tickets to a second-run show, $16 each. Another parking ticket, $10. Boston Red Sox ticket, right field, bleacher seats, $12. Low number ticket from Stan's Deli, $9.50, and a coupon for free potato chips. Movie ticket for two, $10. Ski ticket, $25. This week's winning Tri-State Megabucks ticket, about $1 million. Now that's the ticket. Tri-State Megabucks. Play this week and just imagine.
Goulet back to throw on first down, has to scramble. He'll pick up yardage, though, as he's out across the 40-yard line, the 45-yard line, and out of bounds in front of the Biddeford bench. Another first down for the Tigers.
Oh, look at Mike Landry in the face of the officials over there, Don Allen and Steve Linsky.
Because I think you'll see his quarterback get tagged.
Outside, out of bounds.
After he was out of bounds.
And they threw a flag when this happened to Marshwood earlier in this game. Watch Goulet run, pass Fred Constine. Here comes Jason Cass to push him out of bounds. Bang, he's out of bounds right there. It was close.
Yep. All right. But they spotted right at midfield. So the Tigers have moved out of their own shadow, their own 8-yard line, out to the midfield stripe, and it's 1st and 10. Goulet fakes, gives to his fullback. St. Ange fumbles the football, but I think Biddeford got there. St. Ange put it on the ground, but it looks like Biddeford will come away with that football. Is that DeRocher, 87, getting up?
I think it was,
number 65, Letellier. It's Letellier. Watch it
here. St. Ange gets the football, breaks through a hole, and then boom, the ball comes loose right there.
Now watch.
Loose.
Watch Letellier come shooting in here. Right there. Wow.
That's a big play, too.
That really is a big play. Goulet keeps it, pitches now to Magna, trying to cut it back. Can't find much in the way of running room there. He gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, the 46-yard line, and that's all.
We talked about Jason Parent. That was him right there, turning that play inside and making the tackle. Goulet on the option. Sylvester gets a hold of him, and then the pitch goes back to Magnet. Knight fought off his block and helped out Parent with the tackle.
All right, third down play coming up. They spotted at the 46-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 6 for Biddeford. They trail 15-8, 6 minutes, 47 seconds remaining to play. Goulet looking to the sidelines, getting instructions. Now Tardif into the lineup with a play, replacing LeBlanc.
Only 25 seconds.
They got to get this play off quickly.
Yep.
3rd and 6 for the Tigers. Big third down play here. St. Ange is across the 45 to about the 44-yard line, but well short of the first down.
Bring a 4th down, and well, at this point in the football game,
6 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. I think there's plenty of time.
I think he can pin them deep in their own territory, and Mike Landry's going to talk it over right now as he's signaling for a timeout.
He's going to take a timeout. So let's take a timeout now. With 6 minutes and 3 seconds remaining to play in this football game, Marshwood leading 15-8.
As you travel the interstate from Kittery to Waterville, you're never more than 30 minutes from a Haley's Tire and Service Center.
Ever since he's opened, we've been coming here.
They did a fine job. We were pleased with the service. They took care of us.
They do it right the first time.
I can always call them and tell them that I have problems, and if they don't have the time, they try to make time.
Yeah, they're very good, in my opinion, as good as there is.
Haley's Tire and Service Centers, Falmouth Shopping Center, Falmouth, 300 State Street, Augusta, and Elm Street, Biddeford, across from Dunkin' Donuts.
All right, they're still talking it over as far as Biddeford's concerned. Key moment here, 6 minutes, 3 seconds remaining, 15-8, Biddeford trailing. They have the football on about, call it the 43-yard line.
Well, I think the easy decision is to punt. The hard one is to go for it. I have a feeling they're going to go for it.
Yeah, LeBlanc is back in. Chris McDermott comes back in. Well, with that type of offense, of course, that coach right there has, Rod Watton.
You don't want to give
Biddeford
them
probably doesn't want to give them the football again
because they can run
if
the
anybody
clock.
can grind it out and chew up the clock. And here they go. Big play here. They need 4 yards. Goulet on the pitch to Magnet. Magnet wants to throw the football. It's great grab. A great catch by the quarterback, Chris Goulet. And he does pick up the first down.
One-handed grab by Chris Goulet just over what they had to get for first down yardage.
They had to get to the 40-yard line. Actually, they're going to spot it now closer to the 38-yard line.
Marshwood did a great job to defend
watch
it. Here it
this.
is again.
What a
Chad Sylvester puts
sensational
pressure
catch.
on Magnet. Magnet puts it up for grabs. Goulet, one-handed lefty, skies for the football, comes down with it, and picks up the first down. What a great play call by Coach Mike Landry and his assistants.
You talk about a gamble. So Biddeford keeps it alive. First down on the Marshwood 38-yard line. They trail 15-8. Goulet on the pitch this time to Beaulieu, trying to sweep it far side, but nothing but purple jerseys there as he can't turn the corner. They stop him after a gain of maybe a half yard. That's about it.
Great pursuit that time by Abel Schultz on defense, along with Jason Cass and Corey Carrigan, to snuff that out for no gain. Because when Beaulieu got that football, he did have running room, but it closed up in a hurry.
Clock continuing to move. 5 minutes and 11 seconds remaining to play in the football game. Biddeford trying to move the football. They have it on the Marshwood 38-yard line. They trail 15-8. They run it from a slot right formation this time on second down, and we'll call it 10. Goulet to the near sideline to Magnet. Magnet can't make the play.
Chris Goulet still, I think, is like 0 for 10 completions in this. In the last 10 completions, he hasn't had one. He's only had one completion. It went to Ray Magnet. Magnet's the last guy who has a completion. That just came 2 downs ago.
So that'll set him up in a third again.
But they have to throw the football.
Yep, 3rd and 10 now from the 38-yard line. So Goulet, who's thrown the ball so well all year, really having a rough afternoon, because that again was a poorly thrown ball.
1 for 13. Of course, you got to give credit to the Marshwood defensive secondary. And
Here
the
they come
Marshwood
again,
pass rush.
slot right formation. Magnet, the slot back. 3rd and 10. Goulet straight back. Throws, sideline. He's got a man. That's Tardif. Tardif makes the completion at about the 25-yard line and runs it to about the 20-yard line. Another Biddeford first down.
And there's the pass completion that Biddeford's been looking for well, since the first quarter anyway. That went to Tardif. Here we take a look at it again. Tardif just comes up in between the seams of the zone right there. You see nobody within 5 yards of him. Just a little turn-in pattern. And he picks up the first down. And the Tigers are driving.
They have it on the 21-yard line. We talked about him throwing the ball poorly. That time he drilled it right in the numbers. Great pass that time by Goulet. All right, now they split it both ways, and they have McDermott in motion to the far side of the field. A fumble, a loose football, and it's still loose, and Marshwood has the football. Well, there's the intangible in a high school football game, in any football game. The turnover with 4:26 to play in this football game. Chris Goulet never got that ball from his center. It stayed there. Let's take a look at it again. Watch number 33. I think it might be Abel Schultz that comes up with that football.
I think you're right. He made the dive into the line and comes up with the football. Abel Schultz, who's done it all on both sides of the football this afternoon. Here's another look at it. Chris Goulet never had that football. Frothingham, the center, looks back. Goulet looks at the football, and they see their title hope slipping away, loose on the ground, and Abel Schultz comes away with it. All right, so Marshwood takes over on their own 20-yard line. Schultz straight ahead. Not much running room there, but they want to run off some of this clock. 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining to play in the football game. Biddeford's already taken 2 timeouts, Frank. They're under 4 minutes to play. The Tigers have to hold Marshwood within this 10 yards. They can't let the Hawks get a first down here. They want the football back with some time on the clock to have a chance to tie or win this game. All right, it'll be second down for Marshwood. Marshwood on their own 22-yard line, 2nd and 9 situation. Under 4 minutes in the game. Knight trying to slash it off to Kerrigan, rather, off the left side. Finds a little bit of running room. He's out too close to the 25-yard line. Tigers trying to dig in defensively, but that clock continues to move. Jimmy, I'm not sure, but Biddeford might have used up all their timeouts. We're checking that now. You'd think no timeouts. They might have used them all up. 2. 4th down. The one back here, 2. Yeah. I think they did use them all up.
Well, they're faced with Marshwood now faced with a 3rd and long situation. 3rd and about 7 is the nose of the football is almost at the 25-yard line. They have to get it out to about the 32-yard line, or they'll have to give that football back up to Biddeford. And they will have to give the football back up as the Tigers get the job done defensively again.
Dennis LaMontagne made the trip up that time at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Biddeford defense to stop the Hawks. Force a 4th down here.
And, of course, they got Magnet back there, a single safety. Knight will do the punting. Line of scrimmage, 26-yard line. They could get this football in pretty good field position with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining to play. The snap is a good one, and Knight just does get it away as they put the rush on. Magnet will field it, now drops it, now falls on it.
Coach Mike Landry on the Biddeford sideline wants a spear that time called on the Marshwood player.
Yeah, Jason Cass was down there and made the hit.
Stuck his helmet right into Ray Magnet.
As they'll spot it now at about the 37-yard line. Take another look at it.
You cannot use your helmet as a weapon in football at any level. Magnet finally gets a hold. Well, he can't really grab it there. He loses it again. Finally decides just to hold on to watch 24. Jason Cass put his helmet right into Ray Magnet.
All right, here come the Tigers. First down from their own 37-yard line. Goulet drops straight back. Swings it out here now to DeRocher. He can't avoid the tackle of Steve Knight. Oh, Knight fought off the blockers beautifully to make that play.
What a great play by Steve Knight. He fought off Kevin Letellier's block and made the tackle. And, you know, that's what makes Knight really an outstanding player. No huddle.
Now we're under 2 minutes, 1:46 remaining to play. Second down play. Goulet sets up, wants to throw long. He's looking for DeRocher long. It's going to be picked off by Kerrigan. That should do it. Corey Kerrigan picks it off. And Marshwood will take the football back with under 2 minutes to play in this football game.
Let's take another look at it here. Corey Kerrigan saw the long pass and just dropped back, made a nice interception that time, and that is the 4th or 5th turnover.
It's the second interception for Kerrigan on the afternoon. Kerrigan picked one off, of course, to set up their first touchdown. So now, the Marshwood Hawks will just run out the clock and have themselves a Western Maine championship as Abel Schultz comes straight ahead, and look at it. He drags a gang of folks with him. Out he comes to the 30-yard line, and almost everybody in that defensive unit had a little piece of him. Clock now down to exactly a minute to play. Marshwood will take plenty of time. They have the football on their own 31-yard line. They have a 15-8 lead. The only score in the second half. A Marshwood touchdown scored by quarterback Jeff Gordon that gave him the lead. Straight ahead they come again. Just eating up the clock now. Nothing the Tigers can do about it. They do not have any timeouts. And the clock is just winding down as he got it out to about the 32-yard line. 25 seconds remaining in this one, and then the celebration will be on in Elliott.
Oh, that's for sure, and they'll be playing in the state championship game. Hey, they play in a lot of state championship games in other classes, and now
there you see the clock as they run off one more play, and that should do it. But what an outstanding high school football game this afternoon, and a couple of great teams out here this afternoon. As Marshwood celebrates a Western Maine championship. Here's Coach Rod Watton.
Too bad. Rod Watton and Mike Landry meeting at midfield there, shaking hands, congratulating each other. And well, between those two guys, they've won a lot of state championships, and those two teams put on a great show this afternoon and obviously earlier this year, too. Marshwood comes away the winner in both games, though, and they stay unbeaten, 11-0, and won 68 of 69 games now, and they'll be playing for state championship in Class A for the first time next Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and you got to wonder about Biddeford. This Biddeford club put it together, drove that football, recovered the fumble. Let's see if we go down now to Tom Karen. Tom?
Thanks very much, Frank. With me is Coach Rod Watton of the Marshwood Hawks, the Western A champs. How's that feel, Coach?
We're the Hoosiers of Maine, I guess.
Heck of a game. Do you expect it to be that tight?
Oh, no question. Biddeford, you know how tough those kids are. They're not going to die, but our kids didn't die today. We came back.
A couple of fumbles each way late. You're going to get a couple extra gray hairs here.
I haven't got enough hair to get gray. That's the problem. Oh, fantastic high school football game. These two kids have put on a clinic. These two teams, the 2 games they played. Fantastic football game.
You got to be awfully proud. 11-0 first year in Class A and a great win to finish it off.
Oh, this was super. I can't believe it. I'll come down later, but right now, this is super. This is super.
Little time to enjoy it before working on next week?
Yeah, tomorrow. We'll go back to work Monday.
Okay, Rod, thanks very much. Congratulations. Rod Watton, head coach of the Marshwood Hawks. They are the Class A West champs. Let's throw it back upstairs.
All right, as you say, 11-0. They'll celebrate a little bit tomorrow and enjoy it and then go back to work Monday because they got a state championship game coming up. As I was saying, though, Jimmy, Biddeford down 15-8, forced a fumble, took the ball over on their own 8-yard line, drove it into Marshwood territory as we get a look at the Eastern Maine game. 22-20, Skowhegan with the lead. And they had the football inside the 30-yard line, and a fumble themselves proved to be costly. As they were moving the football, they had moved it well from their own 8-yard line.
Oh, and they had all the momentum, and there's really no reason in the world why Biddeford couldn't have punched it in on that drive. Just a fumble away from center. I don't know how many times that Chris Frothingham and Chris Goulet have stood over each other over the last few years, and just a faulty snap. They just weren't able to connect really when it mattered. Down 7 points and driving in the final quarter of the Western Maine Championship, and they don't take anything away from those two players because Biddeford could not have been here this afternoon without Chris Frothingham and Chris Goulet.
Oh, yeah. Turnovers are a part of the game, and they were a key part of this football game. And we'll come back to wrap things up in just a moment. Final score in this one, Marshwood wins at 15 to Biddeford's 8.